Alright, now that we're done getting the first star map out of Dantooine in the ruins, we can move on and go back to the council and finish up the whole quest line.
Yeah?
Yes?
And basically get the right to leave Dantooine and start the great epic quest. But there's still a couple of open quests here. If you open your quest log, you'll see you still have to talk to Elise about her destroyed droid after you told her and she was devastated. And then the big one that's still open is the Sandral Matale feud. It's basically two old, rich families squabbling over. One of them basically kidnapped the other, and the other thinks the other kidnapped the other. So, the first piece of this is we're going to go over here, and we're going to fight a couple of cat downs. Let's go right here, or okay, I guess not. These guys. Easy peasy. Good job, Candace. Alright, and this last guy's still here. Easy. And, alright. Now you're going to go over to this dead settler right here, and you're going to find a bunch of cool stuff. Cardio packet, shiny light armor, a shiny shield, a Verpine headband. He's pretty well equipped. And then you're going to find this Cassis's diary. And if you go, you'll find Dead Settler is now a quest. On Dantooine, you have found the body of Cassis Sandral. The journal you found on the body tells that he was an amateur archaeologist who blah, 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 blah. Basically, he got mauled by cat downs because he's a freaking bitch. And it's going to play a big piece in this upcoming quest line that we're doing. So just get him out of the way. He's right here. You can also...
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
I'm sure there were 20 of them.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who is serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound, but they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
Oh, God.
That's
Come
the
on,
problem with you,
Bastila.
Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
Alright. So, I just like that squabble where Candace is such an asshole to her. But, no. So, you can go over to this side first and kind of talk to Matales if you want first before you find the body and then come over here. I don't know. Since you're coming from the ruins, it just makes sense to grab that first.
You shall fall.
And I don't even think you actually have to go to the Matales. I think you can head right to the Sandrals if you really want to. I'm just doing it because... why? I want to show you guys everything I can. So, this is kind of where you get the gist of what's going on and where the story kind of begins for this fight. You go and talk to this droid here.
This is private property.
You can tell you it's private property. You can say you come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
You come from the Jedi Council.
And he's like, oh, well, actually, he does want to speak with you. I'm just kidding. I'm an idiot. And they're going to come out. We're going to combat droids, and Alan Matale's coming
My
out.
protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the...
Why is he so certain that the Sandrals are...
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the KotOR worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustice. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps. Destruction of my property. Maybe a simple spy mission. My own security droids destroyed the invaders.
At least you're efficient.
It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matale estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Okay.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. 2,000. Your greed is outstripped only by your utter lack of any sense of proportion, Jedi.
Cash rules everything around me.
Even if you would pay such a fee, what could you possibly need so many credits for?
For that price,
the
I could purchase
fucking
enough
armor I'm
droids
trying to buy,
to
lady.
destroy the Nevertheless, eventually, I will take what... Until you find Shen.
So, basically he's saying, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna do shit on my own, and he's willing to pay us 2,000 credits just to go get his kit. That's a good deal. So, now we're gonna head over to the Sandral grounds, see what Nurik has to say, and his daughter, Rahaesha, I think her name is. There's some pretty bad voice acting coming up. I friggin' love every second of it. I hate it. I loved it when I was a kid. I love it now. Like, it's amazing. Run back down here. And back to the grove. Okay, you do have a couple of cat downs we're going to have to murder really quick. God, can anybody hit this freaking thing? Come on. There. Down. Okay, we're gonna keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Another cat hound. What are you doing, dude? The pathing isn't always great in this game. Worth noting. Alright. On to the Sandral grounds. We are. Don't worry about anything on the left, especially unless you haven't cleared the cave yet. Now is a perfect time to go over there and go get your crystals. Otherwise, we're gonna head this way. Okay, so there's a one Cathan up there. You can literally ignore it. It does not have any. You don't have to go get it unless you want the XP. Which reminds me, how close am I? Yeah, pretty close. Okay. So this is the Sandral grounds. It looks pretty freaking identical to the Matales. It kind of is. Go talk to their droid.
This is private property.
I come up with the council.
If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time.
I'm not wasting my time. Open the flippin' door, bro.
But given the circumstances, I will make an attempt.
Okay, so he lets you in. Go.
I have been
And you'll be
informed
greeted by him.
my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Your son is dead.
Cassius is dead? I was
Yeah, bitch.
afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He's a Cathound chew toy.
Are all Jedi so callous towards those who grieve? No matter. Your cruel words hurt me no more than the news itself. Cathounds? I was so certain the Matale family was to blame.
Uh-oh.
But this changes nothing.
Typical. Anything to continue the feud, which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult
Okay.
for me.
So he wants
My son had a diary.
he wants his
Please.
son's diary.
The diary means more to me than it ever could to you.
And he's willing to give
I
me
will give
100
you
credits. The
100
other dude was willing to give me
credits for it in return.
1,000. Or 2,000. You can say make it 200 and get the deal, but I mean, honestly, 100 credits? It's
Mighty
nothing.
generous of you. A little too generous, if you ask me.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my...
But no, we never discussed the Matale kid. What? They can... I forgot that they completely skip over it if you do that. Well, that sucks.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cass has disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
I don't have time for this.
Cassus is dead? It is as I feared. Though I'm relieved the Matales are not responsible.
I love how
My
like
father is a good
nonchalantly
man.
she takes
When my
that
mother
news
died,
of her brother
he raised
dying.
me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly. You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disappoint him.
Lady. Tell me what happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale.
I knew
He's
it!
holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me everything?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding...
Okay.
Please.
So, basically... Nice, level 2. Basically, she gave you a key. She admitted that her dad is freaking abducting people. And, or not abducting people, abducted Shen. And, basically said, yeah, it's, please go help him. We're having a relationship. And I love him. So I want him to escape from my father's clutches. So she gives you a key to go to the back door. Go to the door. Go out. And bing bang boom, we're going this way. The back door. And basically you gotta fight a bunch of droids and bullshit like that, but it's really not that hard to get Shen out. But then Shen's like, well, you'll see, he's such a little bitch. Don't know what Rahasia sees in him, to be completely honest. Alright, so you're gonna come in here and you're gonna do a whole bunch of droids. Just kill them really quick. Easy, like they're worth nothing. With 35 XP, they go down quick. Flash mine here, skip that.
No problem.
Security door gets opened. Footlocker here, get your stuff. Next one to the right of it also opens.
No problem.
And security door, get your stuff. So, you can go to Shen. Shen is literally right here. He's in, like, he's in here. You can open
No
it.
problem. Got it.
You can talk to him.
Who are you? What do you want with...
Here to rescue you. I'll protect
not
you. He won't come. He's terrified of getting Rahasia in trouble. He said, how can I get you to
You
come
can
with me?
convince Rahasia... Who could...
He
I would...
says, convince Rahasia to leave with me. I will go speak with her. So, again, she's like 2 doors down that way. But then you're going to miss a bunch of stuff. There's nothing really terribly rewarding in here, to be honest. There's some decent XP. Not really even that, but most of these robots are only worth 30 XP or something, but there are a couple that are worth like 300 each. So those guys okay. Beyond that, it's really just like looting stuff and getting your free garbage. Easy peasy. Door.
No
Footlocker.
problem. Got it.
Get what you need. Perfect. Okay, this is going to lead you to the security room. There are 2 other doors on this aisle. There's this one here. There's literally nothing in it. And then there's this one here. It's just another security room. There is a robot you can program. There's 2 guard droids in there. I'm not going to even bother opening that door. It's a waste of time. You open this, you're going to get a couple more droids. These are the guys that are worth a little bit of points, actually. Yeah, 300, 300, 300. And an easy 900 XP. Get it. Open the footlockers. Next room, there are some more security droids. I think they are not worth that much. Let's see real quick. Nope, you got it for 2, so totally worth it. That was like, what, 1500 XP in 2 seconds? Totally worth it. Now, here's Rahasia. She's gonna say, what are you doing here? I'm trying to rescue you. And she's like, okay, I'll meet him outside. Tell him that I love him, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she leaves. Footlocker, get your... I don't know why she only has 25 credits, but that's all she's got. Alright. Now we can go back to Shen. You go out this way. This is the main entrance to the place. This is where we met with the father. And you go back to Shen.
You're back.
Shen, yes, I'm back. Yes, she promised. Alright. Now, big cutscene, and...
You're safe.
Rahasia. Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
that's no problem.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral state undetected.
Money always helps. No, don't say that. So, the thing is here, it is very difficult to get the outcome I'm going to try and get.
But surely we can...
don't quite remember it exactly how I need to, but we'll see. So the parents show up, both of them, with droids and blasters and all, and they are pissed off at each other.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing.
You had taken my Cassus from me
It
long
doesn't make sense,
before
dude. I
that.
told you it wasn't him who
started
took
it.
Cassus.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now,
Okay, so there's a couple of different outcomes you can get. You can get the parents to agree that the kids together is a good thing and they want to have a grand wedding with them. You can get the kids that will run away and flee from the parents, even if the parents don't agree with it. And then you can have pretty much everybody, like, murder everybody. So I'm going to try and get the parents to be happy. We'll see how it goes.
Please listen to him, Father.
why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog! We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily.
Every father's dream. Okay, so if your persuade sucks, you're probably screwed on this, by the way.
But he is my son. I don't want to lose him.
And I won't let my daughter go with him. My little Rahasia.
Father.
I don't know why we
Hey, I
fight
think I did
like
it.
this.
Hell yeah.
We got along in the beginning, didn't we, Alan?
I don't know how you can think of that when we have our children trying to go away together.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? Shen seems to genuinely care for my Rahasia. He might be a good husband for her someday.
As much as I may dislike it, I think I see it too.
Beautiful.
I suppose I might be convinced to see that Sandral girl with my son, if she is loyal to him. But I don't trust you a centimeter farther, old man. Your daughter may treat Shen well, but you will never see them. They will live with me.
Of course not, you pompous old windbag. They'll be living with me.
I will not have them set foot in a Sandral household.
They shall not live with the Matales.
Then you propose to buy us a new house, do you?
Oh, well, Yes, actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Or even got them a house.
Surprised. That does sound like a good idea.
We should discuss this more.
Thank you, Master Jedi, for bringing us together and getting our parents to accept us.
We will praise you to the Council for what you have done and name our children after you.
Perfect.
Thank you again. We will remember you always.
Do I still get the $2,000? 500? What's up with that? Where is Mr. Matale? Can I don't even know if I can get that now. Nope. That sucks. Alright, well, that's the kind of whole quest line. You can return now to the Ebon Hawk, which will take you back to the Jedi. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. The Matale and Sandral feud took a little longer to solve than I thought it was gonna take. That kind of ate up the entire episode, but next episode we will begin the epic quest of collecting the star maps throughout the galaxy to stop the evil Sith and Malik. We will also, we probably won't really be starting any of the planets, but we will kind of start getting into the supplies and getting the gear and getting some money to buy cool stuff that we need and kind of get an edge, a competitive edge against the rest of the game and kind of start off good, especially since our Jedi is so weak right now. As always, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys want to see differently.